Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to discuss about something that I think needs to be discussed, and is something that I found very discussable after I reached this college, and after coming from Delhi University to here, a major change, a major shift that I saw. So I think everybody should be knowing about this. So I'll share those things. Today's topic is time. Time in a Central University. So how are the periods arranged? I have told you in my previous videos that from 9:30 to 5:30, 5:30, that's the normal time of all the departments. In our department, it's from 5:50 to 9:50 to 5:30. But in most of the department, it's from 9:30 to 5:30. So let me tell you about the cons of this thing. It is my first thing. So I'll be dividing this entire session into like two parts. Like the first part would be about what the timing is, what are the cons of this, and the second part would be like what could have these people done to actually make it better. What could what could they do to make these things better, and they could give us more time for our things, for us to do and some extra preparation for some competitive exam. How could have those people helped us? From 9:30 to 5:30 we have class. So that is that entire time, if we are taking like 8 hours of a day. 8 hours of a day, that is what we are taking for our classes. So 8 hours a day for class and 7 hours a day for sleep, for being healthy and for being a healthy individual. A person needs a minimum of 6 to 7 hours of sleep, I believe. So 6 to 7 hours of sleep to complete. A person must sleep at 10:30 and maybe wake up at 6 o'clock, I guess, 6 o'clock or 5:30, I guess. So that should be the normal timing and all. So when we are considering this 7 hours of sleep and 8 hours of class, that already takes away like 15 hours of your day. From 24 hours, now what all you have in your arms is like 9 hours. So what are you going to do in these 9 hours? Now a person will be thinking, yes, we have 9 hours, let's study. We have like 9 hours of our lives in our arms to like study for a competitive exam, to prepare for a competitive exam. Josh, you would have got that Josh right now. Now then you should be thinking that in these 9 hours you will have to take a bath, you will have to get ready in the morning, you will have to eat your food, lunch, dinner, breakfast, all of those things. Not lunch is included in the other stuff, but in the 8 hours of class I have included the lunch too. So breakfast and dinner you will have to be eating in this. Communicating with your friends, that thing you should be doing in this. If you have some sort of hobbies, you will have to do all of those in this 9 hours. So everything has to be done in this 9 hours. And also, if you're coming to Central University of Karnataka, you'll have to walk a lot. So walking here and there itself causes like you to take 1 hour or 1.5 hours of your life will be gone in walking itself. Not just to come back from hostel and going back to the departments, but for all the entire walking will take around 1.5 hours. And in these 9 hours itself, you will have to be if you are doing something like a army or something, or leave being in going working out for the army. Just to be healthy, a person has to work out, right? So if a person is just working out to be healthy also, he should at least work out like 1 hour. 1 hour of a day he should be working out. And if you are going to the ground and then you are coming back, you will be taking like 2 hours of your life for your workouts and all. So considering all these things have to be done in this 9 hours, let me prepare the thing and to show you how things are going. 9:30 to 5:30 classes are going to be there. After that, from 5:30 to 7:30 or 6:30, you will be going outside. You will be doing your work over there. You will be talking to some of the people you see outside. You will be eating something like snacks or something, or having a chai from outside. And after all that, a chai is never a chai. You sip a tea. You take a sip. You talk to the person in front of you. You take another sip. You are going to bite something. Not something. You are going to bite your food. So this is going to happen over there. There is going to be communication happening over there. How much time do you think will that take? 1 hour, 2 hours? Okay. If you are taking that much time, when by the time you come back to your hostel after walking and all, it will be around 7:30 max. 7:30 max, I am saying maximum. So if you are coming back by 7:30 maximum, you won't be coming back and directly starting your studies, will you? No person is going to come back to your hostel and start studies right away. That person will have to change the clothes that he was wearing. If he is interested, he would be taking a bath. Some people take bath in the morning, some people take bath in the evening, some people take bath 2 times also, some people don't bath also. So you will be taking a bath or cleaning yourself up, washing your face, getting yourself done. So half an hour we can put for that. Then in that half an hour, 8 o'clock is already there. If it's 8 o'clock right now, now what is it time for? It's a time for having dinner. Now you will have to go down to have dinner. Now you will be eating dinner. Then after half an hour, because the mess is a bit far away from here, it will take like 5 to 6 minutes to go over there. So after going over there, having your dinner, coming back, you will have to stay in some queues to get your food. Not always, but some of the times you will have to stay in a queue to get your food. Not always, I'm saying. You will get the food, you will be eating it. It will take around 30 to 45 minutes, I guess, to eat. You will be eating with your friends. You're not going to complete your food right away. You will take 30 minutes to 45 minutes. That's the time that I'm taking. Properly eating a meal should be taking around these times, because it's not like you will just put whatever you get inside your mouth and just eat it without even chewing the food completely. You will be taking time. I say take time to eat your food, because the more you chew the food, the more it's easier for your tummy to digest the food. So eating properly with a proper pace is important. So 30 to 45 minutes, that's what I'm giving. More than that, I don't think is applicable itself. A person can even complete in 10 to 15 minutes, but in my eyes, I believe like 30 to 45 minutes is ideally enough for all kind of individuals. So if you are considering all these things, around 9 o'clock maybe you can, I'm saying an accurate what do you call that, round of figure, like 9 o'clock you can start your study. My professor in geology, he tells me something which I find very good. Like if that thing can be done, it could help us. See, 2 hours of calculated study is required. I am giving the copyrights to him, because he is a person who tells this to us, all of our classmates. He tells us 2 hours of calculated study is required for a person to achieve his goals. Maybe to if his idea is to, I'm in geology, maybe to write jam, or some other person who is going for UPSC, for his UPSC. I won't say like 2 hours is enough, maybe 3 hours is also required, or maybe 4 hours, or that much time is required. So considering all this, if you are sleeping at least 10:30 in the night, at night 10:30, if you are sleeping, and you want to, if you are a person who wants to wake up at 5:30 to go for running or take care of your health, you will take like till at least 10:30 you will have to sleep, right? That's the timing you should be sleeping, at least to wake up at that point and still not feel that kind of exhaustion, tiredness. You shouldn't be feeling that tiredness. So for that you should at least sleep at 10:30. So what do you have left? 9 to 10:30, 1.5 hours of time is what is left in your arms to study for your competitive exam. And this entire day you have been running around. In the morning, from the time you woke up, you went for your running, and then you came back, then you started freshening up. You came back from a run or exercise, you will have to take a bath. You will take a bath, you will get freshened up, then you will go to get ready, wear your dress, getting out of the hostel. You're going to your classes, you're starting your classes have started. Till 1 o'clock the classes are going on. Then from 1 to 2 you are having a lunch break, in which you are having to run back to your hostel, have food, and then go back to your hostel. That is around 41 minutes, I guess. So 19 minutes in the a break will be there for you to just calm down, get your water and all in your water bottle, fill your water bottles, and talk to your friends in that 19 minutes. Go to toilet or something if you want to do all those things. and then from 2 to again 5:30 you will be having classes again, and after classes you will be getting out of the classes and you will be going outside for a chai. You will be sitting for a while, you will be talking to other people, and then you will be coming back to your hostel, walking back to your hostel. And now you have reached your hostel and you have started to freshen up, and you have changed your clothes, you have sat in your bed or in your chair to study and prepare for everything. And even at that time you will have to go for lunch, dinner, and you are going for dinner, you are having dinner, and then you are coming back. In the morning also you had to have breakfast. I missed the breakfast part. So you are having dinner, you are coming back, and then you are starting your study, keeping your books everything on place, and then you are starting your study. You will get 1.5 hours to study. If you are taking everything right, you will get 1.5 hours of study. And let me tell you something. In the initial times when I used to be in 10th or 10th, 9th, or around those times, I used to be very effective, more effective than this. I could study things easily, I could concentrate more. But right now, with the use of smartphones and the kind of contents that we are getting right now, which are made for less attention span, we have adapted to a situation where we have such less attention span that we can't even concentrate properly on our books. I'm trying to make it better in myself through whatever I can do by watching things which are like very big. Instead of watching short videos and short reels, I'm trying to watch bigger things without putting them in 2x, so that I can increase my attention span and trying to study more. So with a lesser attention span, in 1.5 hours, the kind of topic that you can complete is very less. Believe me, it's very less. So this is kind of very congested. When I say all of this at one time, some of you, if at least some of you who are in a university or have been in a university, you will feel it. Days and the classes are very congested. We are not having that much time to take care of everything. Now let me come to another aspect. One day I was sitting in a class, and the girl behind me, she was kind of feeling very sleepy, and she was falling down, and the person on the other side was also feeling very sleepy. I myself am feeling very sleepy, and then the professor is also not very interested. After seeing all the students, he is also expressing that thing, like not everybody is like in a mood to study. All of them are like feeling sleepy. At what time do you guys take a nap? At what time do you sleep? They're asking all these things. So think about this. They are say what time do you sleep and what time do you wake up? See, a person sleeping or feeling sleepy is not completely about at what time he sleeps or what time he wakes up. That's just one of the many aspects. For each individual, genetics is different. Individual genetics is there. We are all individual people. If a person can sleep like 6 hours and work, there are people like that. There are people who can sleep 4 hours and do all of their works properly. There are people who can only do their works properly if they get 8 hours of sleep. So that itself is a different matter. Sleep cycle and the kind of sleep that an individual person needs is a different topic. Leave that. I am talking about food. The kind of food a person eats also results in the kind of energy that the person gets. If you are getting rava idli in the morning, and some sambar and chutney in the morning, and then you are getting like buttermilk, rice, dal. Dal is very, I'm not saying rich, that kind of gada wala dal, no, it's very watery dal. And then that kind of food, and then in the evening you are again getting food like that, and then you have tight schedule like this. It is going to create an issue. In here we pay 90 rupees per day for mess. So I don't find I'm grateful that we are getting food, but I'm not grateful about the kind of food that we are getting for the price that we pay. For 90 rupees we are getting that, and believe me, no person's daily requirement is going to get completed in that. We are in our 20s. We need food. If we are going for a competitive exam, people who are working for army, people who need to take care of their health, all these people need an amount of food, right? An amount of nutrition they need. They need vitamins, they need micronutrients, they need protein, they need carbs, they need fats. Carbs and fats, let it be there, because it's more than enough there is in our food. uh, it is more than what we actually need, carbs and fats and all. But what about the other things? What about protein? What about vitamins? What about minerals? All of these things we are not getting. One main factor which is very important for all students, or people like as omega 3, it is a very important component for brain development and all. So we are not even getting that. You need to eat fish or things like that. Fish is required for omega 3. And they say that seeds and all is okay, but seeds you won't get complete omega 3, which will actually affect your body in the normal way. Like highly effective omega 3 you won't be getting from seeds. That you will get from only from fatty fish, like the kind of fishes that we get in South or Kerala, like anchovy or sardines and fish like that. You need fishes like that. Only then you will get omega 3. In other cases you will have to take omega 3 supplements. None of these things are actually included in the food. We get like eggs two times a week. We get eggs, and one time a week we get chicken. So that's what we get, one egg per person in the two times that we get, and 100 grams of chicken. Even in the 100 grams of chicken, what we will be getting is not exactly 100 grams of proper chicken. So this is how the food is. With this food, you can't expect a person to get the kind of energy you require to function in a college and go on with all this kind of thing. A person is walking around 8 kilometers a day in Central University of Karnataka. Will he get enough nutrition after all this? No, of course he'll have to buy other rations. He'll have to buy things other than this. He will have to buy oats. He'll have to buy nuts or something. He'll have to buy other fruits, vegetables. All these things have to be bought and kept, and he must eat all of those things. And I believe, and they don't even let us cut the mess short. So that is also a thing. I'll talk about the food things in another video. I just told it in this because this should also be said. So this will, with this kind of food and this kind of pack timing and this kind of walking and using your brain and all of these things, you will get tired very easily. Coming back to hostel, the only thing that you will be able to think about is maybe a sleep, or like talking to your friends. Taking another book and starting studying is for people who have that kind of wills. And I'm not saying that that kind of will is like not there. It is there. But a person who is going to start his study, who is going to start from tomorrow onwards or from today onwards, if that person needs that motivation, if that person needs that starting, a proper timing is required. This proper timing brings us to our second part, which is how could have we taken care of this? How could have we taken care of this? So how could have UGC taken care of this part? How could have they taken care of all these curriculums, and what could have they done? Some minor changes that they could have done, or some major changes that they could have done from a student's point of view. That is going to be our second part, and the second part will be coming real soon. Bye.